Governor Wike of Rivers State has asked the National Assembly to consider the creation of an additional state in the region during the ongoing constitutional review. The governor said this during a courtesy visit by the State Senate Subcommittee on the Constitutional Amendment for the South-South. There is no way the South-East should continue to have only 5 states. It is very unfair. Since other regions have 6 states, the Southeast should be made to have 6 states, he said. He also urged the National Assembly to shun political interference in the ongoing constitutional review, adding that the focus should be on prioritizing national interests. He said, I think this is an opportunity for members of the National Assembly to say they are working for the interests of Nigeria and not for the party they belong. Because at the end of the day, if anything happens to the country, you will all be affected, he said. The House of Representatives Special Committee on Constitution Review is currently holding zonal public hearings taking place across the country's 6 geopolitical zones. The Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives Ahmed Wase, who is the chairman of the Special Committee on Constitution Review, happen to be members of the committee to always put Nigeria first and work for Nigeria to ensure it delivered for the country the best constitution. He revealed that the members of the committee should be posted outside their zone to have a feeling of what obtains in other geopolitical zones. Okay, creation of state, creation of state, creation of state. At the end of the day, those when it's being created, they will just give somebody again an appointment. You know, they will begin to do all their committing all their atrocities. And one thing again is that even those who are calling for a change of a constitution, if the constitution is changed, how do we effect it? Even the ones that you know, some of the constitutions of the 1999 constitution that everybody or a lot of people are saying no, it is not complete. We still have some parts of them that are still okay. The question is that it's not that in all that everything is bad in entirety, but the ones, maybe the few ones that are still good, you still see the same people who are supposed to be the custodians of this constitution, who are supposed to be custodians of this law, who are supposed to be in charge. They still manipulate and do other things. They still try to change everything. They still try to make sure that they don't even follow it the way it ought to be followed. They don't still do that. Then who is now deceiving who? So if at all, if we are going to change everything completely, another thing is we are going to be focusing, or we are going to be battling with, his ability to be able to adjust and do the right thing and follow it through. Referendum remains best option according to people's reaction. Some people say they don't want this creation of states because it will make some people billionaires, especially those politicians. At the end of the day, see, it's going to be business as usual. Okay, this state governor is doing it, this one is doing it, this one is doing it. So I mean, now let me go come day. I will like be the only one left out. I beg, let me see do if I cannot beat them, I join them. That is what is going to cause. Even the ones that we have, those states that we have, how are the people faring? How are the governors making the people's life comfortable? Are they providing good quality of life and everything to the people? No, the people are even sinking inside poverty and in poverty as well. Well, who won't die for one Nigeria from East go decide? States are not supposed to be based on equality of zones, but on other variables. After all, the former Western region is now just one geopolitical zone, while the former Eastern region is now 2 geopolitical zones. The former Western region now has 6 states, while the former Eastern region now has 11 states. The only region that was neither part of the Western region and the Eastern region was the Midwest region, which now covers Edo and Delta. If that is even removed, it means the former Eastern region now has 9 states as against 6 for the Western region. In any case, states should control their resources so any state can divide itself into any number of states it likes. That is the only way the issue of state creation can become fair and not controversial. Well, someone says very reasonable submission. It is all right, but we will look into it. Who are you to look into it? They have to make it equal to each region. Enough of this marginalization. We should, okay, why should it be on equal basis? See your five fingers and think better. Which equal are you talking about? In which one? In which only one state in the north, Kaduna, is bigger than the all southeast? How can, okay, uh don't about it's not about being bigger, it's about input and output of every state. Tell me the input of northern state to Nigeria, if not for cattle and underage children to rig election. Nothing good is coming from there. It's about national sharing it, to have it, or to have equal. That is why you people bring in the fourth bandits and Boko Haram in the name of population. Amajiri all over the streets. Shame on all of you. Your uncontrollable populations have started consuming you people. Okay? Ignorance is a disease. So a new state should be created just for the fun of creating states. That is stupidity. All the five southeast states added together are not up to the size of Oyo State. It is all not true that all other zones have 6 states. Northwest has 7 states. The population and geopolitical size makes the inevitable. Still, Borno and Niger states are the two largest states in the country. The population of each of them is larger than most of the southeast states. Well, but only southeast is more productive than 5 states in the north. Google it. You can think beyond your nose. You inhabited desert and you are talking how many people living there. Okay, all those inhabited the places, people are saying that a lot of people are not even living there, and some people believe that it is all about what you are going to be, what you are bringing to the table. It's just for them to big. Then in the recent, what are they bringing? I think the best bet is just to allow every state control its resources. That is just this. But you say you don't want Nigeria to be divided. Restructuring is a lie. You don't want it. So what do you want? All this chaos is what you want. But to create ruga across the country, to create a livestock across the country, that is what you want. Okay. The question is that creating more states in Nigeria will still cause more wahala. Nigeria needs to give birth to another nation, or is it forbidding Nigeria in particular to give birth? Okay. It is not a major priority. All that is needed is restructuring of the country, where each sub-zone should be able to manage its affairs, control their God-given resources, set its targets and aspirations, as opposed to the current state of affairs where monkey they walk, bamboo they chop.